everybody, we are back. Pro Evolution Soccer 2021 first video in a little while. I've actually recorded because I've been on holiday, which is brilliant. I've just noticed the camera is a little bit of an angle. Oh well, we'll have to live with it for this episode because I'm not going to try and touch it and move it because I'll probably knock it over and then ruin everything, which I have a habit of doing. Right, we actually have troublesome news, I think, as we dive into the game. The league is looking fantastic. We find ourselves in fourth, so we've dropped down a little bit. 5 points behind Lazio, 6 points behind Juventus and Inter, who top the group. Now, the eagle-eyed among you, who I'm pretty sure there's plenty of you that have noticed this, but we have the new Inter Milan logos. We have the new Hellas Verona logo. Is it Hellas Verona? I think they've got a new logo. I think so. Anyway, we definitely have the new Inter Milan logo. I've updated the option file. Hooray! Dave's modern and he's sticking with it. Brilliant. I know. Round of applause for me. It came with some problems. It's come with some problems. Zlatko Zahovic isn't in the game anymore. He's called Players. And I cannot, for the life of me, figure out a way to get him back to be Zlatko Zahovic. So we've now got Players and Xerxes up front. It is going pretty well. Other than that, nothing else is ruined in the game. It's all going very, very well indeed. We just don't have Zlatko Zahovic anymore. I think it's because I got rid of my whole edit file as part of the option. Like upgrading to this option file gets rid of the edit file. But anyway, results have been pretty good. I mean, Empoli, we won 1-0. Frosinone 0-0. We lost to Genoa 3-1, bit disappointing. But we beat AC Milan 3-0. Really good result, that one. And we drew 1-1 with Sassuolo. We are getting into the deadline, or the transfer window, I should say, and the deadline for responding to manager offers. One of which, we've only got one, so I say one of which, but we've been offered the job at Lazio. Why do they always offer you the job of the team you're just about to play? But Lazio, we've been offered the job at Lazio. I'm probably going to turn it down, even though they're better than us. I feel like we should do a whole season at Cagliari at least to see what's going to happen. So yeah, we're gonna go into participant settings. We're gonna go and play the game against Lazio, and then get into it. Now I'm gonna pick the team. I've just realised. Is that gonna? Has it? Okay, it may have deleted all of my formations as well. Let's just quickly check to see if they're in the game plan. Because if they have, that could be a little bit concerning because I just set up a new... Oh, no, there we go. So, yes, we've got a new 3 at the back formation, which I think we're going to do. We're going to try and match up against Lazio, but we're going to have Shakhtar or whoever in the more advanced attacking midfield role. We'll see how the sort of form's doing. Everybody's looking pretty good for it, to be honest, although Pereira probably will come in to the middle just because he's up for the game. Xerxes is not loving life at all, so he can come off for Contini as a backup striker on the bench. Venuti as a right back could get the start, but that back three is absolutely solid. He is better than Mackenzie though, so we will go for that and we'll get a boost in team spirit because of that. Yeah, in fact, I like it. That's the team we're going to go for in this game. That is the team confirmed live in front of your eyes. I will see you at kickoff. See you then. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for another game. Stadio Olimpico, home of Lazio, taking on Cagliari in this one. And Zlatko Zahovic has had a name change and a face transplant. And I'm hoping it hasn't messed too much with his height and things like that. It shouldn't have done. But we will find out. I mean, the series is sort of based around Zahovic's, the manager and the striker. So let me know in the comments. Do you think we start... There he is, look, number 90, but no name on the back of his shirt. It's a little bit irritating. Let me know, do you think we start a new Master League? Or do we stick with this one and we now just don't worry too much about the Zlatko Zahovic side of it? Or do we just stick with the fact that we know he's Zlatko Zahovic? He does look a bit shorter, to be honest. It does look like it could play a bit of a difference. But anyway, let me know in the comments, what do you think we do about the Zlatko Zahovic situation? As here is Diop on the ball out to Lulic. Lulic back to Diop again. Milic SMS. We're just going to call him SMS. It's much easier to say his name in quick time if you use SMS. Pereira into Hlozek. Hlozek's got Zahovic / players running on the left hand side, and he's got a bit of pace to run into here, a bit of space still going. Zlatko Zahovic, lovely little double touch. He's still going. No, he's not. Radu puts in a good tackle. And it looks like the makings of a pretty decent game, this one already. Pjanić wins the ball in midfield, and it's flicked on. Players here, can he flick that on? He does. Hlozek's in, he shoots. Oh, it's a great save from Perrin, I think, in goal in this game. Fantastic save. A long ball forward. Pjanić won it into Seri. Seri just knocked it around the corner into number 90, we'll call him. I don't know. Players, Zahovic, 90, whatever you want to call him. Hlozek with a shot. Good save, though. Went for that top corner at the near post. Maybe not the best option. Torres over the corner. We'll put Pereira on it. I feel like that makes a bit more sense. I'm going to try and stand this one up towards the back post. Pereira, it's got a little bit deeper than I would have wanted. Oh, let's get a shot off there. Oh, Cristante just couldn't get it off, and Jordi Mbula puts it out wide, but SMS can intercept that one. Mario Balotelli up front for Lazio alongside Ciro Immobile in this game. Vasilevski puts that one through. Seri can use his strength very well to hold off Diop. He's still going, and Seri managed to force it through. Players is there, and he's managed to still hold on to it, and he's still going, Players, and it's just knocked off the ball. It feels wrong saying Players, but I want to say the name I can see. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting catch, that one. Let me know. Is it the end of this Master League because we've lost Luka Zahovic, or does it mean we don't have to tie ourselves down to basically including him in? As Immobile is going to be in. Venuti have the pace. Okay, we got back. Immobile wasn't the quickest. Sergio on the left hand side, ball in. Venuti's trying to win it, and SMS. Wow. Cragno celebrating that like it's an absolute world beater of a save, but he's touched it over the bar and he's kept it at 0-0. So, we'll let him off. Corner. It is going to be SMS to swing this one in. Well, he's taking his time, thinking about what he wants to do here. He puts it in towards Immobile, but Vasilevski is going to win that one. Players picks it up. Out to Hlozek. Hlozek has got a few runners here, and just going to knock that one off. That was probably telegraphed a bit too much, so Zlatko could very easily intercept it. Balotelli turns. Trying to hold on to the ball. Balotelli shot from range. Not bad from old Mario, but past the post. 20 minutes gone. 0-0. Not too bad. A decent game. Chances at both ends. But Mario here got it onto his left, and it fooled me. Came back onto his right. Good shot, but never troubling Cragano. Torres loses out in central midfield and has left his team in a bit of trouble here because, well, Lazio had men forward and could have used that a little bit better, you feel. But they've still got it out to Zaccardo, who's been involved in the game quite a lot. Balotelli trying to create some space. SMS. Overall, shot from range from SMS. Good save. Cragano touches it round the post. It's another corner, and SMS is getting into the game. Balotelli's looking very dangerous up front, like with the hold-up play. SMS though onto that right foot. Pile driver of an effort. Good save. SMS goes short to Diop, who's got Seri for company. Absolutely easily robs him there, and Seri's not the quickest, so we'll give this one over to Players. Back in forward to Seri. Seri can give it back to Players again. Players comes forward, looking to just dart inside of a Serbian has. And Players is still going. He's got around another one. Players is in. Oh, Perrin, what a save. I went for a placement in the bottom corner. Got the aiming all wrong. But it's a lovely little counter. Lovely move there from Zahovic. Not Players. Zahovic. Torres. Pereira flicks it over the top, looking for Zahovic again. It's going to be weird. Let me know down below. What do we do about the Master League? Do we just use it as a, we no longer have to link ourselves to a club with trying to bring Luka Zahovic in? Do we start again with maybe a higher profile club and just see what we can do? Do we set a specific challenge? I don't know. Let me know. Do we stick with this and keep going with the journeyman, and we just focus on trying to win the Champions League with Zlatko Zahovic as manager? I'm all ears, as they say. I'm all ears. Balotelli's laid it back to SMS, out to Lulic. Lulic puts it in. It's deflected on the cross, and it bounces through Cagno, who can easily collect this one. Torres. Cristante. This has been a good game. This has been a decent game where I feel like we've had quite a lot of the ball. And, that man there, Seri, up front, has been involved, but not that time. We're getting it into his feet to try and hold the ball up, but we're not doing too much with it after that. The three at the back feels pretty good in this game as well. I'm quite happy we've matched them up with 5 in midfield and 3 at the back to deal with Balotelli and Immobile. But here is Alberto Seri. A little bit too wide for my liking, but Players can pick this one up. He can knock it out wide to Hlozek, who's a man in pretty decent form at the moment. Ball across, just too close to the defender, a Serbian. Pjanić can't quite get there. Cataldi. Oh no, I've run Vasilevski off out of position, but Benkovic is back. Great interception from... It's, again, amazing to think we got him on a free transfer. Absolutely incredible piece of business, that. As Alberto Seri gets the ball again. Tackled, though. Cristante loses out to Immobile. Balotelli's there. He can knock it off to Zlatko. Zlatko looks back in field towards Super Mario. Balotelli, Cristiano, good save. Immobile on it again, back into Balotelli. Balotelli's through. Balotelli shoots. He's hit the side netting. It all came from a very poor throw out from Cristiano. You'll see it here in the replay. He went long, couldn't get there, and it was a good win by Zlatko. Over the top into Balotelli. Cragno came down, closed the angle down, but Balotelli hits the side netting. Plozek with some good work on this left-hand side. Just run out of space a little bit. Going to see if we can just fashion something here. Good bit of dribbling from Plozek. Cross goes in, too close to Diop there. It's going to fall to Torres, and Torres is surely fouled there, referee. Surely! I've put it through his legs, referee says half-time. 0-0, a decent game so far. Chances at both ends, they've probably had slightly better. But yeah, not too bad at all. So into the second half then. No changes at half-time for us. No for Lazio. No for Lazio. None for Lazio either. We need to just keep the ball moving. I feel like we can use our... well, the numbers in midfield a little bit better. That's terrible. As SMS tries to pick that one up. Jordi Mbula has to go and put some pressure on Lulic. Immobile out to SMS, and it's hit his own man, I think. No, it hasn't. Our man, throw into Lazio. SMS on this left-hand side. He's primarily right-footed, and he turns back onto that right foot. Balotelli with a header. That's too loopy, so easy for Cristiano to pick that one up. We're going to try and break away. Pjanić picked this one up. Looks to go over the top towards Mbula, but SMS tracking him very well. SMS sort of playing as a... I think he is in the middle. He must be in central midfield, but drifting left an awful lot. And at the moment, it's sort of working in our favour because it's keeping him off his right foot. He can't ping the passes too much that he wants to. And there's a lot of those sort of long balls at the moment from Lazio. And it's meat and drink for Benkovic, isn't it? As here is players. Tries to flick it on first time. Plozek can't get there and rushed. Unnecessarily rushed. Cristante on the ball. He's got a lot of time to pick a pass, and he picks out Pjanić very well indeed, who's got Seri in front of him. Seri, the thing is, I need Seri to stay in the middle. I might put anchoring on him to keep him central. We've absolutely annihilated Immobile there, and it's going to be a free kick, probably a yellow card. So Vargo took it short. Somehow we escaped a yellow card for that tackle. It was absolutely horrendous, but referee was feeling lenient, so we didn't get any extra punishment other than the free kick, of which at the moment it would look like Lazio have done little with, and they have done little with it. Terrible. An hour gone, 0-0. No subs for us yet. Immobile off and Muriqi on is the first one that Lazio are going to make. Simone Inzaghi pulling the trigger with his probably main striker Immobile coming off. Muriqi comes on, someone I'm not too familiar with. But here he is on the ball early doors, and he's tackled straight away by Vasilevski, who I've just literally passed that to their left winger, which is not very acceptable. Balotelli turns, tries to get a shot off. Good save, Cristiano. Torres is on it. He's got Plozek running ahead of him, and he puts a lovely ball in behind Zlatko, but he's got the pace to get back. Absolutely did Plozek for pace there, running onto that ball. And I don't know, it does feel like a change might be needed because we're getting a bit flat now. I think maybe a change up front. We need to make sure that we keep an eye on Balotelli and Muriqi though, because Mario's the sort of player, he gets one chance, you know he's going to put it away. So Correa is on to replace Lulic for Lazio. We're also going to do a sub as well. Uanas is going to come on to replace Jordi Mbula on the right hand side. Jordi Mbula not really getting into this second half. I feel like he's been on the periphery, hasn't really done much all game, and I don't know, maybe some fresh legs on the wing is what we need. As Balotelli's in, he shoots, and Cristiano, I mean Balotelli, you've got to admit, he's definitely not been afraid of a shot or two in this game. Torres looks up towards Plozek, who wins that header, and well, Zlatko Zahovic is there, and he's got Plozek outside of him. Back in to players. Players shoot, right-footed, terrible finish. Yeah, it was good knockdown from Plozek into players / Zahovic. Out it goes. Big quick 1-2, took her the touch, and then it's not a good finish. It's not. But subs are happening though. Maximovic on to replace Cataldi at the back. Oh, hang on, we'll get to the subs in a minute because we've also made one as well, and it's Chakvasidis coming on for Plozek, and Radu with a very good challenge there, cleared away. Balotelli can't keep it in. So it's, yeah, 2 subs apiece, I think now, is it? Vasilevski. Ooh, that was not a good pass. Murderki into Zaracho. Diop into Zaracho again. Radu into Acerbi. Oh, tried to just knock that back, but Vivado keeps it alive. SMS up to Murderki. Lazio moving it around well. That's a foul. I mean, Venuti's come in and absolutely annihilated him. Here is Correa, the sub. Murderki into... Oh, no, they've made 3 because they bought on Correa. So they've made 3 subs, and Correa is creating space for himself. He's doing really well, the striker. Good save from Cragano. He's made some very good saves in this one as Chakvadidis hooks it around to Vakalevski. Confident play there. He trusted his centre-back, who can't quite keep it in for Unas. Correa again, who's already caused trouble since coming on. SMS on the edge of the area. I think that was a sort of cross shot. Poderio into Torres. I saw Hlozek or Chakvadidis making a run there, and Chakvadidis is going to say, "Oi, players, Zahovic, whatever your name is, leave it alone." And Chakvadidis has got, well, he's got acres to run into here. Chakvadidis fires it across Acerbi. Oh, I thought if Perrin had dived across goal, it might have had a chance of going in, but it's a decent catch out of the air. 10 minutes to go. Still 0-0. Murderki looks like Venuti's headed that into Balotelli's path over the bar, though. Hard shot. So substitution then. Zahovic / players number 90 is off, and Sita comes on up front. So it's two pretty big men up front now for us. Correa tackled well by Cristante, who's got the fresh legs of Uanos on this side, and has he got enough to accelerate away from Correa? Not really. Correa catching him up, but Uanos has done well, knowing there's 2 big men in the middle. And Seri got in front of his man and heads it just down past the post. Oh, Zlatko is a little bit annoyed, but knows the effort was there. Great running from Uanos. I mean, Correa was catching him, but he just managed to hold him off enough space for the cross. Fired it in, and Seri, just not enough direction on the header. Murderki turns into Balotelli's feet. Tries to go over towards, well, his winger, but Chakvadidis was there to intercept. Maximovic all the way out to SMS, who's, I'm not going to lie, his influence has been dwindling a little bit. Murderki back to SMS again. Probably as I say that, he's going to pick out one hell of a wonderful pass. Correa with a bit of space into SMS. Cristante's there to rob the ball, though. 2 minutes of injury time to go. Pereo can flick it on. It's a terrible pass. It was meant for Chakvadidis. Zaracho looks forward up towards Balotelli. Vakalevski with a great header. And I mean, I will take the 0-0 here away at Lazio. I will take that. And there we go. Referee blows for full time. 0-0. A good game. A really entertaining game to play and hopefully to watch as well. Balotelli tested the goalkeeper a lot, but none of them were really troubling Cragano. But outpassed, outshot. It could be a few worrying signs, but they were above us in the league, so a decent result. So we are on the deadline for responding to manager offers. So we will just go and have a look. We've got scouting results for G de Arasageta. Akpro is going to retire. Okay, that's fine. He's not really playing for us anyway, so that's not a problem. We do have, some scouts. I mean, it's kind of, I've never really heard of G de Araseta. I mean, he does look pretty good. 81 years old, 29 years old. 81 rated, 29 years old. Sorry, not 81 years old. He would be terrible. Very small, 172 centimetres, but he can't jump. He has minimal physical contact. One to potentially keep an eye on. We'll keep him there to see if we move to a different club and can potentially bring him in. We are going to stay as Cagliari manager. We have Juventus coming up in the next episode of what is going on with this bit of hair. We have Juventus coming up next. It's been pretty relentless from Juventus since we were climbing towards the top of the table. They've now just accelerated their gap at the top, so it should be interesting. Let's see what Baldy McBaldface, as we call him, I've also seen him in other playthroughs being called the angry Phil Collins, which I really liked. But he's happy with how we're doing. He thinks we're doing well for our season objectives, so let's keep this going. Informed Cagliari players want to aim higher, which is very interesting. Newcomers to the youth team. We have Oanis contract is progressing. We'll look to do that. Player departure. So Pereo's moved. I forgot about that. We sold him, didn't he? I forgot to mention that one. Yeah, he's been sold. So let's we may have to go and bring in an attacking midfielder to try and fill that gap. Oanis was getting a new contract. I think it was a pay cut. It was. So that is all fine and dandy. So we are in match day now against Juventus, or we're on match day, I should say, against Juventus. And I'm just wondering if that guy who was literally just scouted, he's just dropped from an 81 to an 80, so he's clearly on a downward progression. But could he come in and do a job to replace Pereira, who we've just sold? He's got a lot of skill. Super sub, gamesmanship, low lofted pass, pinpoint crossing. Yeah, he looks pretty decent. Conditioning 8 as well. I'm going to give him a go. I think we're going to bring this guy in. He'll be a lot cheaper than the money we've just got for Pereira as well. So we'll offer him 2 years, 47,000. I think I'm happy with that, to be honest. If we can get him for 7.7, I have absolutely no qualms about that. 15 million, it'd be half of our budget, but we've got loads of salary budget to play with, which means it's probably worth having another look at some of the free transfers and stuff as well. I was looking because I wanted to see how good Ravel Morrison was, if you were thinking, why has he got Morrison up there? But he's retired, or retiring, so not much we could do there. Overall rating, so Douglas Costa is on a free transfer, 34, not really what we're looking for. Radonic, no, we're not. We're looking for an attacking midfielder, really, and it's pretty slim pickings, to be honest. It's pretty slim pickings. No, I think we'll try and go for that. Well, we put a bid in for the Brazilian guy, the guy from Brazil. We will see how it goes. We need to go and play Juventus, and the choice I have is, do we again try and go for a 3 at the back? I think we'll have a look, see who's up for. I mean, Zahovic, that's players, is up for it, which is always good. So Sita, Xerxes looking better as well. So we'll actually go to our main front two. Seri can definitely go on the bench though. I think Uranus will come in there for Jordi and Bula. Thiago Dantas, yeah, we get a little bit of a drop. Rog can come in, I think. Surely Rog should give us a bit of a boost. We'll start Rog instead of Torres. Torres is looking a little bit tired. Miange could play out there. I think Mackenzie's up for it, so he can come back in to replace Venuti, and we'll put Benkovic back on the right. I'm just worried if this isn't enough pace to be able to deal with Dybala and Cristiano Ronaldo, although the 3 at the back should offer cover. You know what? We'll start 3 at the back. We've got players on the bench so that we can mix it up if we need to. We definitely need to change those kits, though. I wonder if Juventus' new kit is on here somewhere. That's their new kit, isn't it? The 4x4 or whatever it is. I think that's their new kit. We'll put them in that. We'll go into our yellow. We don't play in the yellow very much. Cagliari's yellow kit for 2021-22. And yeah, we're good to go. See you at kickoff. Hello everybody, welcome to the Allianz Juventus Stadium, and there is their team. Mason Mount there in the middle, Serginho Dest on the right. It's a star-studded Juventus team in Serie A, and they are top of the league, running away with it, sort of. It's going to be a tough game. It was the opening game of the season for us this season. We got a spanking, if I remember rightly, and we just need to make sure that doesn't happen again. We've picked 3 central defenders, which should help us out, and I'm hoping that we can potentially go and get well, I don't even want. I'll take another 0-0. That would be a really rubbish episode, but I would take 2 0-0s playing against the team that are first and the team that are third in the league. I think I would have, if you'd offered me that at the beginning, I would have bitten your hand off, as they say. So yeah, on the ball now, players into Hlozek, who's drifted inside a little bit, and that's not a good pass looking for Xerxes. Cristiano Ronaldo up towards Dybala, who's going to have a runner in Mason Mount. Cristante puts a good foot in, and Ronaldo, that's a ball of a visionary, that, to try and pick out Dest. They didn't really look on at the time, but Cristiano Ronaldo can make it work. He's up there with the top goal scorers in the league, so we'll have a bit of trouble keeping him quiet, I imagine. Here is Rog back in the team, replacing Torres today, dropping in to a bit of rotation and keeping players fresh. But Hlozek is there. He's been pretty much an ever-present in Zlatko Zahovic's team since being signed, but couldn't do much of it on that one. Dybala could be through here. Dybala lays it off to Rabiot. It's all come around from a very unfortunate situation, but Benkovic is there to clear it away. I was trying to pass it along the back, and I passed it to a centre-back, and it hit the other centre-back's legs and bounced into the path of Dybala, laid it off to Rabiot, but the shot was saved. Sandro goes out to Bentasser on the edge. Here's Rabiot again, shot from distance, and Cregano can touch it away, and I think that is just about to stay on, actually, and it is. Hlozek's there. And we don't. This is the only thing we're not playing Seri, is that you don't have that just long out ball that you know you've got a chance of winning. You might not win it against the likes of Delict, but there's a chance that you're going to win it. Shakhtar does well to win a free kick there. Can take it quickly. Cristante can go out towards Ioannis. Just signed a new contract. He's going to be hoping to celebrate that with a goal or assist. Ioannis, corner. We win the corner. Well done, Ioannis. First corner of the game goes to the away team. Cagliari. Shakhtar is over it. He's got a good little free kick corner on him. So let's see what he can do here. Fires this one across. Oh, it's not dealt with all that convincingly by the keeper, but he did, you know, bat it away, and Mason Mount was on hand to complete the clearance. Here is Romero back to... Oh, it's Gigi Buffon in goal. They are playing Buffon. Ronaldo's beaten in the air, which is always a good sign, but he's definitely going to have the pace to get away, and this was the worry, is if they turn our defence around, we are not going to catch them. Sandro up against Ioannis, and Ioannis has defended that brilliantly and picks out Shakhtar as well, who moves it on towards Hlozek, and Hlozek can come forward, and he's got runners there as Xerxes. Oh, such a bad touch. Rog into Shakhtar up to players, not too many options, out to Hlozek, who again, it's just that really slow first touch. I really hope they improve that in eFootball. But yeah, we will see. I've also got FIFA 21 on EA Play as well, so if you want to see a little FIFA series, let me know in the comments below, but we can fire that up in preparation for 22, which I'll probably play as well, to be honest, as Bentasur comes forward. Good tackle from Benkovic. Easily nicked the ball off him and looks up straight away to Xerxes, who can flick that one in field towards Shakhtar, but couldn't quite get there. Referee says play on, because I did catch Rabiot late. But yeah, 30 minutes gone. I mean, we've not really had too much to do with. Neither team have actually created very much. Rabiot stinging the palms of Cristiano, but it was from a long way out. That's a great ball. Dybala can't reach it. Dybala looks to turn away from Vasilevski, but a wonderful recovery tackle from the big centre-back. And so far, the lack of pace hasn't really been exploited. We've gone long there looking for players, and it wasn't the best pass, but you know, sometimes you've got to mix it up with the options you use for your passing. But Ronaldo could be in here, but Mason Mount has really got that pass wrong. And yeah, better pass, and you think Ronaldo probably would have been in, as Christian Romero chases this one, keeps it in well. Sandro shows Ioannis the eyes and gives him the dummy, and gives himself plenty of space to run into down that left-hand side. Maybe took a bit too long, but lays it back to Bentasur, into Cristiano Ronaldo. Mason Mount is there this time, tries to bend one. Whoa, he's got in between those water bottles, and it's not a bad effort from Mason Mount. And Juventus just clicking through the gears, you feel now. Ronaldo into Mason Mount, just took a couple of touches, sent me fishing the wrong way, and a decent effort past the post. Rog goes into Xerxes, he lays it off to Ioannis, not the best pass. Cristante, and goes back to Benkovic, and we can just move the ball around a little bit, try and get this Juventus team out of shape and out of sorts. Hlozek, Shakhtar in quite a lot of space on the edge, and he's... Oh, I think the AI's got lucky there, because I actually absolutely diddled Mason Mount with a little chop back, and he did it into Delict's path, and Delict didn't really know what was going on, so I think he got a bit lucky. But anyway, a couple of minutes until half time as Demiral picks this one up. Mason Mount, Rabiot goes long looking for Ronaldo. He's going to be in a battle with Benkovic in the battle of the height. Dybala, great shot, good save Cristiano, and Benkovic is going to try and hook this one away. You can only hook it back into the box, so not the best of clearances. It's going to fall to Bentasur. He runs into Shakhtar, and that will probably be half time. It is. So a frantic end to the half, but 0-0. We're in it. We've not had a shot, but they've only had one on target. So yeah, I feel like we're doing okay. So we've made a change at half time. We've actually brought Alberto Seri on. I do feel like we need that out ball at the top, but we've taken off Ioannis and we've moved Xerxes over to right wing. He's not the quickest, but he is very versatile and can play out there. So we'll have to see how he gets on. Here's his first touch at right wing, and he knows he's going to have the height of Alberto Seri, and there is an option. He uses his feet to start with, as well, players can hold on to the ball. He's got two players for company. He's absolutely done Mason Mount. Players shoot. Oh, close, very, very close. Look at Zlatko. He's like pulling exactly the same expression that I was then. Seri into players, and automatically with Seri we look like a different sort of animal, as Mason Mount was given the run around, the roundabout, and it's not far wide. Now, interestingly, Juventus have taken off Dybala and brought on Isaac, who is on my list of potential signings because he has been scouted and he's transfer listed by Juventus. So there is the potential, maybe not at Cagliari, but later on, that he gets signed for one of our teams. I'm a big fan of Alexander Isaac. I think he's a very good striker in real life. I know he can definitely give us a different sort of option. If we bring, he's basically a better Alberto Seri, let's not lie. But Alberto Seri's heard that and has done some very good hold-up work there as Cristante. So, what a run! He's picked up the run of Hlozek! Oh! That is where full manual feels incredible. I saw Hlozek trying to make that run. I saw him there wanting to do it, and the pass was weighted perfectly, and the finish first time into the top corner. Absolutely brilliant. You love it. You love to see it on full manual. That is superb. Seri holds it up. Cuts it back. Cristante's got loads of time. Look at Hlozek on the right hand side of the screen now. Arm in the air. Knew he wanted it. Fed it in behind. First time finish. Lovely goal. What a pass. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Everything about that. Cristante waited outside of the foot pass. In it goes. First time finish from Hlozek. And we go 1-0 up against the league leaders. Buffon could do nothing about that one. I am so happy with that pass. That is an incredible pass from Cristante, and it's two signings we've brought in, and that's why this Cagliari team is feeling good. It is feeling very, very good. It's going to be hard to leave them if we get a very good job offer, but the aim is to win the Champions League, and we know it's going to take multiple clubs to potentially get there. So we'll have to wait and see, because I feel like if we keep this up, there's going to be a big club surely coming in for us, because we're ruffling a few feathers here in Serie A. We've got the history of Boca in the Argentina Premier Liga. And, we had that stint at Standard Liège that we won't talk about. But, it's going really well. Here is Ronaldo on the edge of the box. Shakhtar putting in his defensive work really well. And Xerxes showing, fantastic composure, to be honest. Cristante out to McKenzie. And I'll tell you what's been good about this game. We've not really mentioned our back three that much, which is very good. Shakhtar can pick this one up, and he's just going to try and hold on to it for a little bit. Lovely hold-up work from Shakhtar, just keeping the ball. An hour gone, and Juventus will be feeling a little bit angry and aggrieved probably at how this game's shaping out at the moment, as Shakhtar tries to lay it into Xerxes. Sandro covering well though. Buffon can get it away. Not the best clearance. Rog can head that one back into players. He's got plenty of time for a shot. Oh! Buffon was panicked. Buffon was panicked in goal. His clearance was poor. Rog won the header back in the team for this game. So much time for players to turn. Gets his shot off. Just cut across the ball, so it went a bit wide, but nice. Oh, it's a terrible pass out of the back from Demiral. Seri, just trying to bundle my way through with Seri. Not the best bit of decision making there. We had players on the outside giving us runs, but Juventus, I mean, they do seem to be, as much as AI can panic, they seem to be panicking a little bit because their passing hasn't been the best. There's lots more of these sort of long balls being forced forward, which, I mean, let's be honest, the back three we've got, we're going to deal with them, you would hope, pretty well all day, as Benkovic can bring that one down into Cristante. On one more to Xerxes, can just fire that into Seri's feet. He's going to just use his strength and hold off these Juventus players. He's more than happy doing that. Rog into Hlozek. Seri's there again, and I mean, look at that. Just gets his big shoulders, big arse in the way. Can hold it up, and it's decent play to release Xerxes as well on this side, and he just brushes off Alexandro, and Xerxes gone round, and it's okay. Alexandro's had a good recovery there. He's done very well. Referee, whose foul's that? It's ours. Yes, it is. Of course it is. Why am I asking? Of course it's our foul. Obviously our foul. Look, Xerxes like, look, you kicked me first, mate. What are you doing? Just because we wear the same boots, you kicked me, all right? Yeah, I mean, we'll see it again. It didn't look very clear-cut. That was a good tackle. Oh, he's giving it for that. He's giving it for the sort of obstruction after the slide tackle, which is impressive. Right, Shakhtar. Can we test Buffon here? I think we can. That was Sandro's last. Oh, they've made double sub there. I think we can test Buffon here. Shakhtar is not going to test Buffon because it's not over the wall. Hlozek gets it back to him. We know he's got it. A decent right foot delivery, but he just needs to create that bit of space, and yeah, they doubled up on him, so he did well, and Ronaldo back there defending did brilliantly. So the subs for them, Kulusevski on for Mason Mount, and it was Alexandro, wasn't it, off for Pellegrini as the left wing back. Dest going long again up towards Isak, and Vasilevski is beaten in the air this time, and Ronaldo brings it down, puts a lovely ball through to Isak, who cuts inside. Good save from Cristiano Ronaldo on the rebound. And just like that, it's 1-1. And for once, their long ball has actually paid off. It's paid off. We've been winning all of those, but yeah, eventually it breaks. And it's a rebound goal. Good save from Cristiano as Isak slipped having his shot, but we'll see it here. Good chest control. Lovely ball through from Ronaldo. Tried to get back at him. And yeah, good save. And then just on the rebound, left-footed, easy finish for Ronaldo. One of the easiest he'll probably ever do. So just going to make a quick sub then. Fresh legs in the middle as Thiago Dantas comes on to replace Rog in there. Just trying to keep the ball ticking over. I'm going to hope that we don't, lose this, lose from here. I mean, going 1-0 up against a very good Juventus team and then losing would be a little bit annoying, because maybe I could have managed the game a bit better, a bit more of this passing, but then it's boring, isn't it? It's not going to make a good YouTube video. Shekfatides turns. Referee, surely it's caught. He is caught. So another sub for us. It's actually going to be Xerxes coming off. Jordi Mbula, so a bit more of a natural right winger is going to come on the right wing, surprisingly, as Cristante stands over the ball. Can we test Buffon from this far out? It's not a bad effort, just past the back extension. Not really accurate though, it's a long way away. And with 10 minutes to go, it's 1-1. So McKenzie into Dantas with those fresh legs. Klozek looks for Shakfatides, tries to give it back to Klozek, but that's not a good pass. And Kulusevski can go straight up toward Alexander Isak, who's only really got Ronaldo for support. So he went for a shot, and whoo, mama, that was not too bad from Alexander Isak. You got to ask the question of why on earth are they putting him on the transfer list, as Luca Pellegrini throws it into Rabiot, who had one of the first opportunities in the game. Kulusevski's shot is blocked. Shakfatides can turn into Klozek, the goal scorer for Cagliari. Seri can try and flick this one on. Not the most accurate pass. I don't know why I let that pass go through. I definitely should have cancelled it. Cristante. Klozek. Up towards players. Players infield looking for Seri, who is going to get there. And just try and keep this one alive. Cristante. Not too many options. Jordi Mbula on the right-hand side. Gets away from Bentancur and creates a little bit of space. Tries to put a cross in for players. Who's there? And it's a goal! LZ90. Luka Zahovic. Players. I don't know. It's a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal. 2-1 in the 90th minute. Players scores. He doesn't have any celebrations, so the players are getting a little bit crazy on the side where it's not edited in. It'll, there we go. I was going to say it'll finish in a minute, but lovely, lovely stuff. What a ball from Jordi Mbula this is. Just took out all the defenders, and then number 90, I still don't know what to call him. Number 90 gets in front. I think it's Kulusevski who's trying to track him back there, and it's a lovely finish at close range. Buffon again helpless. And we have a 2-1 lead against the team top of the table with 3 minutes of injury time to play, and we are not going to go and press Matthijs de Ligt at all. Let's go very, very defensive here as de Ligt can bring the ball forward. He gives it out to Luca Pellegrini up against Jordi Mbula. Great tackle from the winger. Ref said it's a foul. And we are going 5 at the back. I'll tell you that right now. We're going to drop these people back. I know they can't really... Well, we'll still keep them as right midfielders, I think, and as midfielders, because it will get the team spirit up a bit. But we are just going to drop everybody back as defensive as they can be. We're going to have Alberto Seri up there as a lone target man for... hopefully not very long and not much action, but that's what we're going to go with right there. It's sort of now like a 5-2-2-1, but Benkovic wins the header. Cristante in a race with Kulusevski, and it's the full-time whistle. Oh, come on. After they got the equaliser, I thought we were going to be under the cosh, but Players gets the goal. Klozek with a fantastic opener as well. Oh my word, we are making strides with this team. Absolute strides. 6 shots, 3 on target. Outshot, outpassed again. But that was good. That felt good. Everything about that felt very, very good. And what a way to end the episode as well. As I've got the hiccups. And we are now 5 points behind all 3 teams which is incredible. At 5 points at this point, with 7-point gap to Milan. We could be taking Cagliari to the Champions League. You never know. You never, ever know. And then we will have a real decision to make as we go into another negotiating day. We'll probably come back towards the end of January, I think, for the next episode. Because, yeah, it's just incredible. They're going really well. We can push into agreed terms a little more favourable to us. Nope, because every time I do that, he then turns them down. So we're just going to piss Baldy McBaldface off and say, yes, we're going to sign you for that deal. We're not going to listen to the angry whatever his name is. But yeah, I think that's a good deal. I think to bring him in to replace the departing Padeo is not bad business. We'll definitely bring him in and he'll get some game time for sure. Sebastian Villa has been scouted, which is an interesting one. He was so good at Boca. Amrabat, we've got Chanaloglu as well being scouted. I think another centre-back could be decent. Maybe someone like Karpov. We do have Brenna being scouted from Italy as well. Abraham and Diego Costa in there. I think Karpov took my fancy because I looked at him before and he's not the best rated, but I think he's young. Yeah, he's 22. He's 190 centimetres. I think he had good jump and heading. Yeah, heading 82, jump 78, physical contact 82. He's sort of the centre-back that we've got already at the club, so it would be good sort of rotation options to bring him in. But for now, we're not going to do any more business. I'm happy with the squad. I'll keep an eye on it and see how it can progress. But that was a fantastic ending to the episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. We'll be back at the end of January, see if there's any squad changes and stuff like that. Let me know what you think we should do about the whole Zlatko Zahovic situation. As playing behind me, we're going to have the introduction of our new signing, who does look very suave. Nice haircut. Looks very much like the True Brits haircut as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.